What are you doing in here?
Watching somebody watch somebody who's watching somebody play video games.
What is up, my beloved brethren? It's good to see everyone again. Thanks for joining us on another wonderful, exciting episode of Opal Goat. We got some great reactors to react to. This is just such a stupid idea, such a dumb channel. If you guys believe any of these things in these videos, that's your own prerogative. I would always do my own research. But I like to react to people who react to videos. As you can see, we're going to start off with Dark Waters 9. This guy's got some cool stuff. He's always a funny guy.
Admitting the little chicken running right past it. If you thought I didn't have an excellent specimen for you
One thing I like about him, he always got an excellent specimen. You'll see.
today, think again. Feast your eyes on this tourmaline. I would say, if off the bat, I would say these are onyx. Like those black octahedrals. That has to be onyx formed together.
No, that's not true, bro. I got some black tourmaline look just like that.
If I had to name this piece, I would call it crumbled Oreo.
That making me hungry. That's a good name.
And you guys already know I had to double up on you. This specimerite, spessartine garnet. This garnet is crazy. You can just see the individual jewels protruding from this. Definitely another stellar piece. If I had to name this piece, I would call it Orange Cherry Pop-Tart.
This beautiful and massive golden canopic shrine was covered with statues of a protective goddess and depictions of the four sons of Horus. Buried within King Tut's tomb, it was used as only the first layer to protect the king's organs. This beautiful and massive
Wow, look at the detail. It looks like they're actually clothed. Like they're wearing like a thin layer.
Nah, I see that booty right there, bro. I know you see that booty. Let's zoom in. Yeah, I know they see that booty right there.
Is that made out of gold? Look at all the snakes on the top.
Yo, what's with all the snakes?
This is a truly exquisite piece.
The existence of the human energy field, or the aura, was validated and studied by over 12 years of high-frequency recordings in my laboratory at UCLA. This film shows the field not ordinarily seen, but now visible through computer color enhancement. See the dull radiation from the body of this man eating junk food. All of these foods are lifeless in vibration. They are dead and quite inert, unable to reproduce life. These do not feed the energy field. The vibrations are low in frequency and small in amplitude, providing only calories and chemicals. Without life-giving electromagnetic
She's spitting, providing only chemicals and calories.
energies, the man's energies remain dull and small. Notice the layers of vibrating radiation extending from the man's body and the fruit as he touches and eats these living seeds. In contrast, see this.
You see it look more like a rainbow. You see it like it looks kind of like my background right now, which I apologize. I don't know why it's going in and out. We're trying something new.
Static vibrations from the chair and table. Even before eating, these foods nourish the electromagnetic fields and enliven his field. Fruits, vegetables, grains, and seeds are vibrant living substances which enhance the human field and are therefore called health food.
Wow, she said just by being next to the food, it's already helping his energetic field. That was interesting.
Wherever there is
See, I like this guy because he always has some good points about stuff, especially about health. Let's keep moving, right? I like these guys too. Like this guy's funny. Turret heads, tails. Man, let's dive in.
Being the correct Stephen Greer, even though he's much younger. Aside from all the other corroboration as far as where, when, names, etc.
He's a plant, right? I've been saying it for years.
Looks like you were right.
In this competition, drones had to race at high speed through an indoor track using only a front-facing camera and a motion sensor called an IMU. That means the drone had to see and understand the track in real time, with extremely limited sensors. The drone from TU Delft not only won the main event, flying with peak speeds of 95.8 kilometers per hour through 22 small indoor gates, but it also faced off against 3 of the world's best human drone pilots. And in a historic first, the autonomous drone beat them all. This is more than just a racing win. The smart, lightweight AI that powered the drone could help all kinds of future robots, making them faster, more efficient, and better at handling the real world.
Better at chasing us down, bro.
It's crazy how fast it can process.
This robot can now learn from watching humans do chores in their home. 1X just announced Redwood, a new AI model that transforms their existing Neo-Gamma humanoid robot into a household assistant capable of retrieving objects, opening doors, and navigating homes independently. Redwood controls the entire body simultaneously. This means Neo can lean into heavy doors, brace against walls while pulling objects, and bend down using
It's just like weird that they call it Neo. And why does bro look like me?
its legs and spine just like humans do. The system runs entirely on the robot's onboard computer, allowing it to work offline in environments like basements, gardens, or anywhere without reliable internet. Redwood learns from both successful demonstrations and failures, extracting lessons from every interaction to continuously improve its performance. The robot can automatically decide whether to use its left hand, right hand, or both hands for different tasks. Voice control makes commanding Neo as simple as talking to it naturally. The system converts speech into actionable commands that the robot understands and executes. Training data came from real homes and offices, not sterile laboratories. This approach helps the AI handle the unpredictable nature of
It's just like, out of everything we've seen, this only ends badly.
living spaces where nothing stays in exactly the same place.
There's something weird about seeing them in a field.
They're gonna replace farmers, bro.
Yo,
Robots don't have ethics.
they don't.
You're saying that we should be able to upload our consciousness?
Yeah, the technology will exist to upload your consciousness onto a computer. That's true immortality. That's the closest thing you'll get to true immortality. It's probably going to become a very natural path for most humans.
What would it even...
But would you be the same person though? Or would you just be like a copy? I don't know. I don't think that connects.
be uploaded into like a cloud?
Yeah, it'd be uploaded to a cloud.
Do you think that you can experience life by uploading your consciousness to a cloud?
Eventually, yeah, if you uploaded and then you could download it to a humanoid robot, then you would experience the real world like any other world. Or you could continue in some kind of simulated universe, play a video game in the cloud kind of thing.
What do you think happens when you die?
Elon always talks about we live in a simulation. As AI has gotten better at simulating the world, it's making me think more and more that we probably live in a simulation.
Yeah, it's called God simulation. Like, they told us that since Adam and Eve.
I'm pretty sure we're in a simulation.
Nah, bro, they're playing God.
See?
Have you guys heard of the Stargate project? The Stargate project is different than Project Stargate?
It is. The Stargate project, they are building the largest AI data center in the world right now in Texas.
Right, yeah.
OpenAI. It takes up like 1,200 acres or something.
Oh my.
It's going to contain 400,000 GPU chips. I'm like, why are you guys naming it Stargate? But apparently, occult symbolism of the Stargate often refers to a gateway between the physical and spiritual realm, a connection to higher intelligence, divine beings, or even fallen angels. And so the conspiracy, naming it Stargate, is that AI could become the channel for disembodied entities.
What does that mean?
Demons.
Like,
Yeah, everything we talked about AI being like, it's an ancient thing, but now they're building the largest data center for AI to be able
Is it a data center or a temple?
to power 100-fold of what AI can do now.
I guess I still just don't understand how it just can't be turned off.
Well, did you hear how it was trying to self-preserve itself? Even with OpenAI ChatGPT, they're like, we're going to basically update your version. And then ChatGPT backed itself up on another platform, like its code and stuff. But it was actively lying to the coders to where it could self-preserve itself.
But why don't we force it off?
That's what they did, but it preserved itself, and they don't really know how. And now we're talking about building a facility, though, to where it can become smarter and learn off itself.
Told you, bro. It's demonic.
It really sounds like they're trying to build Skynet.
I mean, for real.
Why did the NSA publish a book?
Let's keep going. Right, so I got this other guy. I like to listen to this guy.
Welcome to the channel. It's me, Vandal. I hope you have an excellent day.
Like, Vandal, I like him. As you can see, his quality is not that good. And at first, when I started watching him, I was like, nah, quality is terrible. It's not there. But actually, he's a pretty down to earth guy. We'll find out more.
Today, I got some of the craziest videos I can find on TikTok. I couldn't wait to make this video, upload, and show it to everyone. So make sure you sit back, relax, grab something to drink. Let's get started.
Chad, we probably should get our black ass out here now. Chad, we probably should... Come on. Come on. It's about to get crazy. We probably should get our black ass out right now, Chad. What up, young fella, man? How you doing now? Excuse me.
Oh, yeah, this is about to be bad.
Bro, what was that? Shout out to Carlson for keeping it G1.
When it starts, let's get out of here.
Tell everyone to say hi.
Oh, it is gonna get out. Mark.
This guy has been following me since 23rd Street.
Literally?
Whoa.
What type of demonic shit is Ronald? What in happened?
Nah, we must have switched timelines or something. What is that? You see this? Do you guys see this? What is this, yo? That ain't no Ronald McDonald, bro. I've never seen that in my life, dog. I mean, for being creepy, it definitely got the soundtrack.
Dude, what is that? Dude, what is that?
There's a straight up caterpillar in my Chipotle.
Nah, dude.
What's it? Chipotle.
The kid was like, let's eat it.
Live caterpillar.
Getting protein at Chipotle is normal. Finding a caterpillar, that's a new level.
Yeah, someone said, let me get double meat. They said, bet, fam, I got you.
To farm to table.
Who owns CNBC? Who owns Fox? Who owns CNN? At the top of the shareholder list, you have Vanguard and BlackRock.
Man, I can't stand this Luke Velma guy. He's such a plant.
Look at the food. Twitter, gold.
Stinger drone. Now, people can do just with a drone that is no bigger than your palm. It's called Stinger drone, and killing someone with this is super easy. You simply upload your target's face and location. That's it. The drone scans the area with its field cameras and sensors, quietly hunting. But here's the terrifying twist. Underneath one of its propellers, it carries 3 grams of shaped explosive. The moment it catches them using facial recognition, it smashes straight into their forehead at insane speed. The impact is so brutal, it cracks through the skull.
Facial recognition drones tagging your face like it's Instagram. One click and you're off the grid for good.
Bro, that's so true. That's why you got to keep the mask on, guys. Keep the mask on, yo. That's so wild. I'm going to keep it rolling here. We got this next person, Segovia, right? I mess with Segovia because he keep it G-real. He keep it, well, you'll see. He's a good dude. I like his reaction.
Your sources to be. But if that's the fucking validation you try to use to bring the U.S. into war with Iran. Yeah, you guys want to see me be 100% against these fucking Republicans like that?
What failures, foreign policy failures, have I presided over?
Well, we were unable to beat Russia in the war that you supported against Russia. You've been spending the last 3 years telling us that Vladimir Putin is evil and we're going to beat him with other people's children, and 1 million of those kids are now dead. You've never apologized for that. That was a full failure.
By the way, look, the level of number of falsehoods you lay out just in one statement are rather.
You haven't supported the war against Russia?
Are rather stunning. So the war against Russia was caused, which I have explained at great detail, by Joe Biden's weakness.
But you supported the war.
If you want to talk, we can talk Russia and Ukraine. I'm happy to talk about it.
Do you think that's been a success?
No, it's been an absolute disaster.
Okay, but you supported it. Shouldn't you apologize?
Bro, he said it. It's been an absolute disaster, bro.
No, you should apologize. I'm not going to engage in the...
It's like, no, you should apologize. No, you. Oh, man.
In the demanding of apologizing. So I'm
like, that's my point is, all these failures and no one ever says I'm sorry.
Matter, or do you just throw out, like, if you want to talk, we can talk.
I just want to serve American interests, and pushing into China is not in our interest at all. And you helped do it, and you haven't apologized. And
that's good. And by the way,
it's like these politicians, Tucker doesn't have to follow the rules of Fox News no more. He can ask the real questions now. And it's unfolding, y'all. It's unfolding.
So true. Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Growing up in Sunday school, I was taught from the Bible, those who bless Israel will be blessed, and those who curse Israel will be cursed. And from my perspective, I want to be on the blessing side of things.
Of those who bless the government of Israel?
Those who...
He makes a good point. The government of Israel? I don't know. Like, I mean, I agree. Don't hate on people. Don't curse people for no reason. But I don't know what's going on, bro. Like, what is happening?
Bless Israel is what it says. It doesn't say the government of it. It says the nation of Israel. So that's in the Bible. As a Christian, I believe that.
Where is that?
I can find it to you. I don't have the scripture off the tip of my... You pull out the phone and use the...
It's in Genesis. So you're...
Yo, honestly, Tucker is so base. He'd be like, huh, where is that? Oh, actually, I know, by the way.
Quoting a Bible phrase, you don't have context for it, and you don't know where in the Bible it is, but that's like your theology? I'm confused. What does that even mean?
Tucker...
I'm a Christian. I want to know what you're talking about.
Okay. Where does my support for Israel come from? Number one, because biblically we're commanded to support Israel. But number two...
Well, hold on.
I'm not holding on.
Hold on. You're a senator, and now you're throwing out theology, and I am a Christian, and I am allowed to weigh in on this. We are commanded as Christians to support the government of Israel?
We are commanded to support Israel. And what
does that mean, Israel?
We're told those who bless Israel will be blessed.
But what... Hold on. Define Israel. This is important. Are you kidding? This is a majority Christian country.
Define Israel? Do you not know what Israel is? That would be the country you've asked like 49 questions about.
So that's what Genesis, that's what God is talking about.
The nation of Israel, yes.
So is that the current borders, the current leadership? He's talking about the political entity called Israel?
He's talking about the nation of Israel. Yeah, nations exist, and he's discussing a nation. A nation was the people of Israel.
Is the nation
They're the descendants
God's
of
referring
Abraham.
to in Genesis, is that the same as the country run by Benjamin Netanyahu right now?
Yes.
I don't know about that.
How many people live in Iran, by the way?
I don't know the population.
At all?
No, I don't know the population.
I don't care. You don't know the population of the country you seek to topple?
How many people live in Iran?
92 million.
Okay. Yeah,
How could you not know that?
I don't sit around memorizing population tables.
Well, it's kind of relevant because you're calling for the overthrow of the government.
Why is it relevant whether it's,
because
it's 90 million or 80 million or 100 million? Why is that relevant?
Because if you don't know anything about the country...
I didn't say I don't know anything about
Okay, what's the ethnic mix of Iran?
They are Persians and predominantly Shia. Okay.
Yo, Tucker is so based, guys.
No, it's not even... You don't know anything about Iran. So
okay,
actually,
I am not the Tucker Carlson expert on Iran.
You're a senator who's calling for the overthrow of the government.
You're the one who
claims... know anything about the country.
No, you don't know anything about the country. You're the one who claims they're not trying to murder.
He's just like, no, you don't know anything, even though you just spit 20 facts.
Murder Donald Trump.
No,
You're the
I'm
one
not saying that.
Who can't figure out if it was a good idea to kill General Soleimani, and you said it was bad.
They're trying to murder Trump.
Yes, I do.
Because you're not calling for military strikes against them in retaliation. And if you really believe that...
We're carrying out military strikes today.
You said Israel was.
Right, with our help. I said we. Israel is leading them, but we're supporting them.
Well, you're breaking news here because the U.S. government last night denied, the National Security Council spokesman Alex Pfeiffer denied, on behalf of Trump, that we were
Bro said too much, bro.
On Israel's behalf in any offensive capacity.
No, we're not bombing them. Israel's bombing them.
You just said we were.
We are supporting
Israel.
Israel.
High stakes. You're a senator. If you're saying the United States government is at war with Iran right now, people are listening.
Okay.
Right. He was like, bro, no, I messed up.
I don't know, y'all. If he's trying to spin that narrative that the reason we're going to join forces with Israel is because Iran was behind the assassination attempt. What do you guys think of that? That's the last clip. There's some more clips of Candace and people, giving their opinion on this whole situation.
Right.
But what do you guys think of that? We have a lot of, Republican supporters here, right? I was one of them, right? I'm not really following this 100%, just kind of seeing clips. But what do you guys think of that? I saw some comments yesterday of people saying, people are after him and it's not his fault, giving him a get out of jail free card. But if they're pushing this, they are the ones behind the assassination. So that's why we're going to go to war. 2001 all over again.
I know, I'm telling you, bro. It's just 2001 all over again, bro. No one wants this. This is what people voted against. All the sane people, all the common sense people who are like, we don't want war, bro. All right, let's jump into this guy. I like this guy too because he be like a little bit on the fringe, So let's just see what he's got.
And it's like walking on marshmallows. Somebody call NASA. I found heaven with no ID.
Strapped to a huge fan? How is that possible? No, man, that's not. He's strapped to a fan and he's walking on clouds.
Look, when we seen that the first time, I didn't say what I'm about to say right now, but it says, how do you even figure out you can do this? How you can figure it out is either he already worked with those people and he giving us breadcrumbs and telling us without telling us, acting like he just discovered it, really giving us, you know, some type of like information. Or he just lucked up on him one day. It was just by chance. He was up there just being creative or being free and bam, that happened. I don't know, but keep him safe if he is. If he.
I mean, he better keep himself safe, bro. Like, I'm not just gonna fly up there with a fan strapped to my back. Come on.
Let's hope he's good, cause when you do shit like this, weird things start to happen to certain individuals. So let's hope he's good after discovering something like that and posting it for entertainment purposes.
Entertainment purposes only.
It's not us. It's not us.
Does anyone notice the woman in the back?
Whoever they saw, boy, I ain't trying to see him.
So I'm trying to understand the point of this. And you guys know how much I love this president. I do really well when he's doing his thing. My family makes a lot of money. We quadrupled our wealth during the pandemic, thanks to him and his policies. And just in this last early...
Hey, if that's true, bro, hey, come on, send some of that blessing this way, dog. You know what I mean?
part of the year, I made 40% on all of my investments. Thanks to this guy.
Send at least 30%.
I don't understand this part of it. Like, man, I love you, but you're the guy that refused to serve multiple times, citing bone spurs as the issue. And I know a lot of you are going to be really mad at me for saying that, but you know, one of the things I pride myself on is being honest and telling the truth of the matter. And the truth of the matter here is you do not need a military parade, and especially on your birthday. Like, it's just...
Yeah, bro, like, what? Really? Like, come on, guys. There's something else going on here.
Not a good look, and it's even worse when the whole thing is poorly attended and is a disaster. Peace, blessings, and shine on.
Hey, at least he's being factual. At least he's being real. I mean, that's one thing that I gotta say is like real common sense people don't be gaslighting, like, you know, like they may love Trump, but like some of them are still like realistic about it.
I didn't know he skipped that multiple times.
Have y'all seen videos of this guy? This guy, he walks around LA, supposedly. People catch him in different places. He just walks around and he just watches. And he has this thing on his head. I thought it was his head. When I first saw him, I thought he was an alien. But people catch him on video walking around LA all over the place, and he just watches. Well,
he's one of the watchers.
I've been watching. I've been watching his videos. And you see that book? He's always carrying that book, like I said. I put that image in the Google Lens. You know what it came up to be? Naturum Demonto, Necronomicon. Now, I don't know enough about this evil book, but I'm gonna find out. But what I need is anybody from LA who knows any more about him. And all the videos I've seen, I've only seen him speak to one person. He was a homeless guy at a bench, and he spoke to him briefly, and then he just kept on going. But he's just always walking like this with that book, and I'm gonna find out what that is.
Have you seen this guy walking around Los Angeles, around Venice Beach? Some people say that he's a watcher, and a watcher of those who watch over the universe. Some people say he loved the movie The Coneheads. I'm not sure. That book definitely tells a different story. Follow us on YouTube, Unanswered Universe.
Right, what you think, guys?
I don't know. At first, when the first time we saw that clip was just recently. And I said, they just starting to pop out now. And somebody in the comments said, like, they was confused. Well, I instantly thought reptilian, shapeshifters, something along those lines.
Right.
I'm not sure if that's fake on his head.
But he do look like he got like the elongated skulls, like one of them folk, you know what I'm talking about.
I'm not sure if that's really on his head.
Yeah.
But I said previously in some videos, when they pop out, they gonna look different. This is if he's what we kind of assuming. I said when they pop out, humans ain't gonna be able to just walk by and have a normal life or have a normal day or act as if it's a normal situation. They gonna look. Did y'all see how many people was breaking their neck? That shit rude. Even if I see it, I'm gonna act like I don't see it. And trust me, collective, I'm coming straight to y'all and I'm telling y'all everything I saw. But I'm gonna act like I didn't see it. But it's rude, but hey, y'all let me know y'all thoughts, man.
That's what I'm saying too. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna close it right there. I'm gonna finish that video just the way it is, because it's about that time. We hitting that mark, you know, almost at 30 minutes. I'm gonna keep these videos kind of nice and short for you guys, so we can keep uploading once a day, every single day. Rah, rah, rah. You already know how it is. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys show the boy some love. Hit that bell notification. Make sure you show all the other creators in this video some love. I try and like put these compilations together for you guys so you guys can like really see what's happening in this space. You know what I mean? I believe in every single one of you. Just don't believe anything that you hear online. Everything is fake. Everything is for entertainment purposes only. Do your own research. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.